What up, anime fans? I am back with another video. We're in the first season of Spy Family. As you know, season 1 came out back in 2022, releasing the 2 separate calls that year. Now, I know it's call 1 released early 2023, and call 2, I just don't know what exactly, but I know call 2 came out in October 2023, and that was my first time learning about calls. Or parts, as many people call it. So yeah, hopefully this video will be going up on Friday, April 26th, because it'll be celebrate the UK release of Spy Family Code White, which I do plan to see this week, Hopefully seen at the time, hopefully it's seen by the time this video uploads, or after. Hopefully, well, it depends. Also, I won't review the film after I see it. I only review the film when it comes out on streaming, available on home media and stuff. So basically, I wait for it to come on Crunchyroll, then review the film. So, I reviewed season 1 today, on Sunday, April 21st. So, I'll be reviewing season 2 tomorrow on Monday. That's the time I'm recording. Because again, it's planned to go up on premiere date of season of the film, which released in Japan not too long after season 2 ended. Just a couple of days actually. 2024 is not the only. It's gonna be pretty cool for Spy Family fans, since we don't just got the film coming out this weekend. This week, we also got the upcoming Spy Arya game releasing in June or July. I think it was June. So it releases in 2 months. It probably won't be my thing to play, but I'll watch gameplay of it. I'll just watch walkthroughs on YouTube when it comes out. See if I like it enough to buy it. Alright, when I was first watching Spy Family, I was reading the manga first. We're watching the anime. But I changed my mind and just watched the anime anyway. Glad I did. Spy Family is definitely a great series. So, brief background. Spy Family is a manga published in Shonen Jump Plus in Japan by Tatsuya Endo, who worked on 2 previous manga in Jump. That one called Taste the Yellow Coat Blade, the Moon Princess. Both did not last long. But gets better times to charm. As Endo came up with created a big success in Spy Family. And so it was one of the biggest series in Jump. Hasn't yet come out nearly 100 chapters so far. This is a section years ago. I think like 2019. I don't know. Yeah, it's old. It's not super old, but you get my point. So it turns out Jump Square has this ongoing manga since the 80s, I think. I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically about a spy who ends up in the body of a girl, young woman, transplanted in a way. So to prove who he really is, he must go on a series of lost spy missions, and hopefully get his actual body back. I think it's called Miss Cliche. I can't remember. But it's band translated, so I'll give it a read sometime. It's a Jump Better series like Ayakashi Triangle. I will give season 1 a rewatch soon, I promise. I don't know, I'll focus on other things, like throughout the week I'll focus on other content. Maybe take a break and just probably listen to YouTube even though I'm into this shit. Anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if Spy Family ever received a live action film. It's so popular. Anyway, the anime was animated with Studio and Cloverworks, a co-production. The first part was it? I can't remember which one. One of them was animated the upcoming Suicide Squad's anime series that's coming out this year, which I definitely will be covering on the channel when it comes out. It's not Jump, but I don't care. I like DC. I like superheroes. I started collecting the comics, but I don't have that many DC comics right now. They're like 2. So yeah, I definitely check out the Suicide Squad anime. Anyway, but I do know which studio's working on a big project. And we can know what project it is since it was announced at Jump Festa a couple weeks back. And that is the announcement of the One Piece, a remake of the anime. And this will be a neat idea because the remake will be airing alongside the anime. Well, technically streaming. Because it's going to be coming to Netflix in the future. We don't know when because it's in production. And we don't know how long the process will take a while. So we can expect it in a couple of years. If it is, also obviously, we don't know how long it's been in production for. If it's nearly complete, it'll probably be announced at Jump Festa later this year. I don't get how animation works, so we don't know how long they'll be working on it. Animation is a tedious process. So I plan to do a separate video talking about what I think, what I want to see in that remake. I don't think about chapters. They're going to do a lot of... It's going to be in the shadow of the still ongoing anime series by Toei. Get on topic. Right. Now, I did episode reviews of Spy Family back in 2022. I was season 2 reviews last year in 2023. I'll be doing a complete with season 2 review of the entire season later this year, this week, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. At least at the time of recording. I've definitely seen the film. I'll really get tickets for it. I'm not sure it's going to be in view cinema. I don't know if I'll be able to see it subbed or dubbed. Because when we watched One Piece Film Red back 2 years ago, for God's sake. God, coming out was 2 years ago now. I'm serious. God, tell me that was that long ago. I'm watching a film. But I watched it in Japanese. Wasn't even trying to watch it in Japanese. I thought they were only going to play it in English. So that surprised me. But hey, I don't care if I see the sub or dub. The dub cast is pretty good in its own right. So I don't really care if I see it subbed or dub. It's gonna be a good film. And if I see it dubbed, then I'll just wait for it. But I've just seen it. I'll wait for it to come onto Crunchyroll and watch it in Japanese. For review. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the story. I also got both the entire season 1 on DVD you can get now. Anyway, the story opens up with a death of someone pretty important. As you know, there's a sort of rivalry going on between 2 different countries in East and West of America. The fictional American plane. I guess. Some of the names don't sound American. I'll get to that. Where we meet our protagonist, Agent Twilight, of a spy network known as WISE. He's a brilliant spy. Master disguise, calm and composure. He's the utmost brilliant spy. And we get glimpses of Lloyd's past a bit. The manga does actually give Lloyd's past later down the line, which I don't know about yet. All know. Anyway. Twilight gets assigned with a new mission called Operation Strix. You must get close to a man named Donovan Desmond, who has something is like a cause a war between the East and West. But as a start a war. Twilight's mission is to infiltrate his social gathering and find out what he's planning and first stop to him. Easy. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Oh no. This is a long-term mission. Jonathan Desmond is a very cautious man. If he's if he's the most suspicious, he'll never appear at a social gathering again. This is the only window of opportunity. They can't go in recklessly. That's why I send Agent Twilight on the job. So he's a little nervous. Anyway, he goes to so he must find a wife and child. He goes to the orphanage, a shitty rundown orphanage that won't leave any traces of records for orphans. And here's a doctor, a 6-year-old girl named Anya. Anya has her own secret now. She is a telepath. But Katya Endo was definitely influenced by James Bond in a lot of ways. Like, one I can get, ever. There are two references to James Bond. One happened in one episode, the other is a recurring thing. So yeah. But there's a reason why Anya's not much of a telepathy. If she's afraid she'll be brought back to the orphanage. She wants a proper family. So she's never gone before. After securing her, and after a chaotic first episode, we're introduced to our third main member of the family, of the Forgers, Yor Briar. Yor also has a secret. There's going to be a common thing for every character you meet. It's going to be a common thing a lot of recurring characters upon the main cast. It's a recurring thing. So, yeah. Yor is actually an assassin known as the Fawn Princess. It's an enemy of Wise. She's deadly. But she needs her own convenience to have a boyfriend. She'll risk being reported to the military nation. To basically this government in this series. That's when she happened to meet Lloyd. That's what Twilight's going by. Now, cutting down some of those content, but if you want more full details of the season, just go watch the anime on that Crunchyroll or get on DVD. Or watch season 1 on Netflix UK. Yep, you can watch the entire first season on Netflix UK right now. So it'll be interesting. Go check it out. Looks like they did probably plan to release season 2 later down the line. They're releasing a lot more anime on the site now. Especially Haikyuu's returned. Just season 1 though. Yeah, Haikyuu was actually on Netflix a couple years ago. I watched a couple episodes. Never finished it. But I've been back on Netflix. Give me a chance. She was on Crunchyroll. Actually, I think it is on Crunchyroll. Never probably looked. So, they're apparently keeping this secrets to each other. Their group rules only their circumstances. I must keep this a second. The extraordinary things a lot. We must keep the secrets. Oh, a secret. So it begins a chaotic adventure for this trio. As Anya's enrolled in his school known as Eden College. And she ends up befriending Becky Blackwell and meeting the second son of Jonathan Desmond, Damien Desmond, or Damian-sama in Japanese. Yeah, because Damien is Damian. But again, it's because of the Japanese accent. I think he's a bit of a jerk, but it seems to be Demo. And if outside Simon, Anya got a chance to punch him in the face. That kind of whole thing happens. But really, we learn that Damien is kind of a sympathetic character. As he's just a kid trying to get his dad's attention. So he's not that bad of a guy. It's just how he is, and he's raised, and not much of a father figure in his life. It's kind of sympathetic. Because Anya does get in trouble for that. And well, the other guys in the school is quite interesting. This is an episode. But the man of one of the head house out of school. He was along with two other men. One of them is a bit of a jerk and arrogant, so which Prayer likes to take out his anger on people, takes out his frustration on others. Since he recently had a divorce with his wife and lost his custody of his child. So he's taking it out on all families. Which is just harsh. But he went too far. Making Anya really sad. Yours even wanted to reveal her assassin powers of assassin to kill him. Lloyd tried to make Kong sure. Then he punched him, but actually punched the table instead, saying there was a mosquito. And that's how they got in, really, by saving the son of the previous headmaster from a mosquito. Because it's obviously just a lie. A cover story for how they go in. Because really, the guy with the monocle, the head house guy, head house master, punches the jerk in the face himself. Not the elegant. And that was a truly great moment. Anyway, the only way... Now, why is Eden College important? Well, it's a school that goes many generations from kindergarten, from young kids from 6 years and over, all the way up to college students. And you must become a divine vision. You must become an imperial scholar. But to do that, you must gain special little stars known as stellars. Collect 8 and you become one. But if you do some bands, you get these tremendous bolts, shaped like lightning bolts. Get 8 and you're expelled. Well, Anya ends up with 1. Later though, she gets a second. She gets her own stellar by saving someone, thanks to her telepathy. Also introducing more characters. Introducing Yor's brother, Yuri, who was actually a member of this group known as the Secret Police, who was his natural enemies. I don't know why. I think Wise is trying to stir up conflict, but they're trying to protect the country from all-out wars. They do what they can to protect the country, so I don't get why are they enemies. Why are Wise and Secret Police enemies? Probably didn't pay attention. If you don't, let me know in the comments down below, because I don't get it. So yeah. Of course, Yor doesn't know Yuri is a member of the Secret Police, and Yuri doesn't know Yor's an assassin. What is it with these Batman secrets? What is it with these guys in secrets? Anya's favourite cartoon is called Bonderman. Yes, you can see that's the reference to one of the references to James Bond. The other reference I picked up is that Anya's experiment number that was given to her, her signed experiment number, is 007. Yep, James Bond's fans can pick that up right away. Bond. James Bond. Not really seen a James Bond film, by the way. I tried watching the first one, but I didn't watch it all. Oh yeah. One thing that does grind my gears is how they ended the first call. See, episode 11 ended with a tease for another main character, which is the next story arc, which is in Call 2. But the thing is, Call 2, the ending of Call 1, has nothing to do with the freaking plot of the story set up. I wouldn't mind this episode if it was released. I don't know, actually, it's where it was adapted from. Because I do not know why they released that as the Core 1 finale. It's just jarring and it really takes you out of subversion. It's a good episode in its own right. I'm just mad because they put as the Core 1 finale. And it comes sometime after Yuri's introduction to the story. But it's set before, I guess, because there's some dialogue. Since he's recently found a wife and child. So you can see this set before the Yuri story, before Yuri's introduction, sometime after you're getting part of the Ultra family. So anyway, we get to the next story arc, which lasts like a total of 3 episodes. As the criminals using dogs to plan to kill a prime minister from the West, and they're working for the East. The Eastern terrorists kill him, and a war will start. So it's up to Lloyd to stop it. Of course, Anya's telepath. After some shenanigans, Anya ends up meeting a dog who can see into the future. And after being the criminal, they take the dog in, and she calls him Bond. And his collar is a bow tie. A lot of other events happening. You tell Damien actually does start to get feelings of Anya, but he does not want to admit it. We got a hot one episode of Becky and Anya's ship exploration. You see the girls go shopping. Shows their bond. And what they get goes a plot point towards the court to the season finale. It's a lot of funny. There's a character called Daybreak who may appear later down the line. I don't know, he's just too funny to be a one-off character. I mean, seemed like he might be a one-off character. Because how bad his is, but they could have done more jokes like that. And he's just... We learn who hired him too. It was a kid named Gordon. It's a whole episode. And they're both around a misunderstanding type of thing. Don't ask. Gordon actually did make a cameo a little bit early on in the call. A special gathering is happening for Imperial Scholars. So, comedy. Episode 20 introduces us to, in a brief, it's brief, but they introduce us to a comrade of Lloyd at the hospital he's working at. He actually is working at a real hospital. Clever way to promote his cover so he can gather more intel on law fans. The woman's name is Fiona Frost. It was revealed in the next episode to be actually a member of WISE named Nightingale. Lady Night called Night. Shit. Okay. Well, she wants to replace Yor as Lloyd's wife because it's actually revealed in a moment. She's actually loves Lloyd. This is in her head without any change of expression. She's like, I love you, while giving a straight face. It's a comedic moment. She's also a well-sealed spy. We learn about this in episode 21. Now, that pisses me off a little bit is that she is in the first opening. Yeah, if you watch the first opening on YouTube, you can clearly see a scene with a white-haired woman in one shot. That's obviously Fiona, but she doesn't appear in time to Core 1. I don't know why that was in there. Was that a mistake that never got corrected? Maybe someone did the opening before she was going to appear. Never didn't know she did not appear until call 2. So it's a bit of a weird small instance. Not a plot hole, but I'm just saying, pointing it out. Okay, then the cool season actually ends with an encounter with Donovan Desmond. First contact with Desmond. When makes first contact. Lois Smart, no, not to put us on too much. That could all give him suspicious. One slight suspicion could have him not appear at the next social gathering. So, yeah. And you still feel more sympathetic for Damien. As he's just a kid who wants his father's attention. He's so young. Like, some of these kids are 6 years old, by the way. Oh, yeah, this was his dodgeball episode. Which, if you pay attention, this. Oh, yeah, that's where the whole chapter thing came from. The dodgeball, it came before the dodgeball episode. This is a kid called Bill. It doesn't even look like a 6-year-old. Yeah, he doesn't look like a 6-year-old. He looks like someone from middle school or something. Yeah, it's so weird. Hearing a kid with that big, look that big, and with a deep voice saying, Daddy! It's hilarious. Don't little knows how to write humor. The series is good at writing character-driven stories. No, kind of running gag is yours cooking. We didn't see how bad it was. It was mentioned a few times. And he was always shocked. Gong! Oh, speaking of which, this is one episode which is from the manga, but it's also filler at the same time. I'll talk about the Lloyd Man episode. After basically just sometime after Anya got her Stella. Now before that. What was it? Not everyone's saying about the Joshua episode. I think the Kid Bill. We get a slight reference to Dragon Ball. I was wondering, I was wondering imaginary sequence Damien there is doing his dodgeball training to beat Bill. It looks like Planet Namek from Dragon Ball Z. One of the biggest points in the story of Dragon Ball, which introduces us to the concept of a Super Saiyan. Everything. I can't do it because it's not real. So yeah. I was just saying about that episode. Oh yes, but the small joke. The Lloyd Man thing. Like I said, it's only brief in the manga. The scene's only brief in the manga. But it's extended to half the episode. Which, not a bad thing. I enjoyed it. It's quite fun. It's just some fun. You're going to see a snippet of what Lloyd versus Yo will be like in the future. For the eventual confrontation when they find out each other's identities. We have to fight each other in an emotional way. Edgar's definitely made to do something like that, but if he ever decides to do a competition, it's his choice, by the way. If he doesn't, then it'll be disappointing, but yeah. We'll be disappointed, but yeah, it'll be okay. Still a good series. So anyway, it's a fun story. And season did come up with her first contact with Donovan Desmond. He really makes appearances in the show, but gets mentioned. So he's still his first contact with Donovan Desmond. We don't know how many more appearances he's going to make in the series because he's not yet made appearances in season 2. So maybe season 3, whenever that gets announced. We don't know when that's coming out though. Maybe next year. It seems to take quite not long to make a season of Spy Family. I don't know, season. We already know we're gonna have season 3. It's popular. Spy Family's so popular. The voice actor really sells it. And the voice of Anya is actually in Prequel now, voicing Kyo Friendly. Yeah. Oh, she's also an episode in a episode of My Hero Academia. She made a character called Nightingale, I think. Beginning was there we go. It was still the whole Deku's vigilante arc in season 6, and she won't make a return because she's dead. Spoiler. I recommend you watch all seasons 1 through 6 of My Hero Academia, or watch the comedy week errands or recaps. Yeah, they're releasing anime recaps, so don't even really need to watch them. So I'll be there for season 7's first episode early next month, which is actually next week. Kind of next week now. It's technically the start of a new week, but you get my point. Start tomorrow will be next week. We'll be getting My Hero Academia season 7, May 4th. Next Friday on Saturday, actually. We'll be getting it on Saturday. Next Saturday. Or this Saturday. You get my point. You get my point. Not this Saturday. No, it actually is next. You get my point. Next Saturday. Yeah. So yeah, I know I didn't go much detail about the season. I'm sorry, but I thought this is a good series, and if you're interested, go give it a watch. Season 1 on either watch on Crunchyroll, DVD, or Netflix. If you live in the UK, I'm not sure about the US. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please press that button. Want to see more? Swear John, make sure my update always comes to me. I'll see you guys. Well, technically you'll probably be seeing season 2 straight after this video. But for me, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be seeing the camera tomorrow. Got it, boys. Phoenix out.